Welcome back. F&M leader Michael Pintard is again charging that the government tourism numbers are off. And this time he is citing the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, which he says is now shedding some light on why we are not feeling or seeing any increase in the GDP, the impact from our tourism sector. Mr. Pintard says, according to the IMF, the country's reported tourism revenue may be overstated by as much as $923 million, a massive shortfall equivalent to 6.5% of the national GDP. The F&M leader said this is not a minor discrepancy of a few dollars. It is nearly $1 billion in earnings that the government claims we are earning from the tourism sector, which may not actually be there. The IMF's report warns that the Ministry of Tourism continues to rely on outdated surveys and flawed assumptions to estimate visitor spending, and that the newer ministry data already shows earnings well below the government's report. Mr. Pintard also alleged that offshore financial flows, which impact our balance sheets and economic indicators, are not being accurately recorded. After learning last week that they would not be receiving government seed funding for the 2025 Boxing Day and the 2026 New Year's Day parades, the world-famous Valley Boys, led by Chairman Brian Adderley, expressed shock and disappointment, saying that they had met with the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Mario Boleg, who gave them his word that they would receive funding. Well, on the weekend, the Minister, Mr. Boleg, shed more light on the situation that put the onus on the Jonkunu Group and not the ministry.
I met the two of the executive of the 1958 Valley Boys, or the world famous as they call themselves. I instruct them to provide the necessary documents and PIN number, that every group provide legal document from the government that will make us compliant as a government ministry to provide them with seed funding. They say they will go ahead and do that and bring it back. According to the law, I, as the minister, or my ministry, cannot supersede the ruling of the court. And the court indicated and made a ruling that one group has the title to the name and one doesn't.
The world-famous Valley Boys said the minister is well aware that their dispute with the Way Forward Valley Boys over the name is before the Court of Appeal and that no final decision has been made. However, in addition to the Supreme Court ruling, Mr. Boleg said the group also failed to register in time for the seed money. The world-famous Valley Boys, though, say they are being victimized, and they said in their statement that they will take part in the Boxing Day and the New Year's Day parades with or without government funding. From the crime beat, a man stabbed in Grand Bahama yesterday is being treated in hospital. Police from the Northern Division say shortly before 3 a.m., the male victim reported to police that he was on Sunrise Highway where he saw a woman that he knew and he hailed her. Shortly thereafter, he was confronted by a male believed to be the boyfriend of the woman. The two got into an argument, and as the male victim started to walk away, he said that's when he was stabbed to the back and chest area with a sharp object. The suspect is described as being slim, a slim dark male with dreadlocks. The victim was transported to the Rand Memorial Hospital, where his condition at last police report was unknown. And finally, for the second consecutive World Athletics Championships, there are no medals for Team Bahamas, this time at the 2025 Championships in Tokyo, Japan. However, there were some good performances and season's best. High among them, Kendrick Thompson, who finished 8th in the decathlon final with 8,175 points. Devin Charlton advanced to the finals of the women's 100 hurdles, and Anthony Strawn advanced to the finals of the women's 200 meters. The 2027 World Championships will be held in Beijing, China. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.